Hello, good afternoon today. Good afternoon. This is Beatrice Omowumi Yesufu. I'm very sorry that I came very, very late today. But notwithstanding, I made up my mind that we should get to at least 70% of this module of this class today. And that's why I have to come up at this point in this hour. I want to believe you are fine and you are doing well. There's a form I put online now. Please, I encourage every member to fill the form. It's a membership form. There are a lot of things going on now. We want only those that register with us. Those are the people that we want to be sending help to. It has gotten to my understanding that some people will collect here, will go there, collect, will go there, collect. It's good. But there are some also that are members that we need to take care of them first. We want to thank God for the privilege and the opportunity we have with Wink Women Incorporated in California in the leadership of Mama Katie Salem, who has promised to gather donation for us even at this trying period of COVID-19. By the grace of God, from next week, we will be going, we will have to reach out to as many people as we can, God on our side. It's not going to be Lagos people alone. Every state that we have our branch of our members we want to reach out today. Please get registered. It is those that register with us that will be able to help because that is how things should be. The Lord God bless you all in Jesus' name. Back to our class on the fearless widow with Beatrice. We bless God for all we are able to do, even for the past 2 weeks now. And again today, we are moving forward, even as we go into the number 26 of things, the step that we need to know as a fearless widow. We have talked about 25 steps to become a fearless widow. So today I will discuss another 5 today, and by the grace of God, possibly God enable me by Friday, we should be able to conclude this module so that by next week we'll move to module 2 on fearless widow class. God bless you as you listen in Jesus' name. Another step that you need to consider or to focus your attention on as a widow that intend to become a fearless widow is that the goal you have to set goal. I think I talk about this. This is now I want to talk about characteristics of goal now. Set goals. Go on and learn something about long goal. We have long goal, we have short-term goals. I think I talk about that also in one of the points. But I just want to expatiate on that. Your ability to know your strength between the short-term goal and the long-term goal will also enable you to actualize your dream as a fearless widow. Get away from time waster. There are some people, they will not enable you to grow. If you have any friend that is keeping you backward, that is not seeing that you are good in doing anything, do away with anybody that is wasting your time. A fearless widow doesn't keep appointments with time waster. Anyone that is not contributing positively to your life, please, you have your life in your hand and yourself in the hand of God. Do away with every form of negativity. They will pull you backward. So, as a fearless widow, you should learn to know who are those people that are helping you to grow even in your journey. Anyone that is not contributing positively to your life, do away with such. Do not put away what you can do today. Whatsoever you can do today, try as much as possible to get it done. Procrastination is minus for any fearless widow. Do not procrastinate. Make sure whatsoever you plan to do, try as much as possible to do. That I came so late today, that does not mean I was sleeping. There are lots of things I'm doing that delay my coming up at this point in time. But because I've made up my mind that I will come and have this class, I look at the time and say I will come by 2 o'clock, but I was still delay doing one thing or the other. But I look at it, now I'm free. I can still do the class. By the time you come up online, many people will not be here now as I'm speaking, but they will come up and listen to the lecture. That's why it's okay. Let me put it up now. I can see one person, I can see two people even joining me already. So don't procrastinate. As you plan your life, make sure you work according to the plan and commit your plans into the hands of God. You will see Him helping you. Thank you, Chiamaka. God bless you for joining us. As you plan, work according to your plan, and you see yourself becoming a fearless widow. Manage your time well. Your ability to manage your time. By this time, there was a particular program I went for last year. I think I told you. Yes, that was early last year on a therapist. I was a friend paid for me to attend a section with a therapist. And part of the thing I was told there was my time is very precious to me. As a widow, you want to be fearless, you must you must prioritize, you must make sure that your time, as you plan it, your priority first, things that you need to do, and go according to the plan. If it is 12 o'clock, I've made up my mind by 12 o'clock, I'll be at this so place. You work towards getting there. I have appointment by 3 o'clock at this so place. That means by 12:30, I should leave where I am and start moving to the next appointment. you know Time, by 6 o'clock, I must be back home with my children. I have to cook before they come back from school. All those things is very important. I could remember that time for 1 month. I have a timetable of what I do on a daily basis. I have a timetable, and when I come back in the evening, I will have to tick what I do, what I not do. At the end of the week, I will submit to my therapist. This is this the at the end of this week, what I'm able to do, the one I did not do, and why did I not do those things at the time as supposed to do it. What am I doing the time as supposed to be doing that? I have to write to tell her this is what happened. As I told myself, okay, on Saturday, it was recorded then that on Saturday, every Saturday, I must go out to eat with somebody outside. Okay, I should take my child, we should go out to somewhere outside the house where we can eat and laugh, or somewhere where we can just sit down, maybe watch movie, or maybe eat, or maybe just play. If I did not go there on the weekend, why did I not go? Why did I not create that time of joy for myself? You must create time of joy for yourself as a widow. It is not every time that you work and work and work and work and work. What time do you plan for yourself where you make yourself happy? I'm not asking you to go and lie down in the hand of any man. There are many ways you can make yourself happy. You can go out to go and watch a movie in the cinema. Yes, it's permitted. You can go and watch you can go for eating. You can call a friend, whether male or female. You know what you want. You can go out and have a lunch with somebody that can make you to smile and be happy and return back home and sleep. Even if it is once in a week, it's very good for your health. Yes, it's very, very good. So you should be able to plan your life. The time to work, work. The time you need to be happy and play, please play. Is good for your health. All work without play make a jack a dull makes Jack a dull boy. So therefore, we must take care of our health. Our mental health is very key. Is very key. Make decision. Your decision making is very important. When you make a decision on what to do, try as much as possible to go by it, stand by it, and make sure that you get it done. I'm not saying you should not be flexible anyway. There are times you make some decision that is very hard. You get advice from somebody that you need to, rethink about it and get things done rightly. Keep your decision open. Yes, keep a positive decision and do not jump into conclusion without thinking. Think very well when you make your decision, how good it is, is there any negative part of it before you stand by it. Then you need to learn how to handle challenges and get away out of evil thinking. Yes, it's very important. Don't allow evil thinking to weigh you down. You don't have business with any thinking that is not godly. Learn to handle challenge, put new way of doing things into action. You should be able to get way of doing things rightly, a new way of doing things. If you do a business and did not work well this week or last week in your place of work, there are some way things are done. If you not get enough profit, when you come back home, sit down. I did this thing last maybe 2 3 months ago, the profit we got were more than this. What happened? Then you'll be able to adjust where necessary. Even your place of work, your productivity matters. In your office, if you are not productive, you may not be liking by your employer, as to make you happy. If you go to a particular place, your place of job, and you are not happy at the end of the day coming back home, you don't want to go there tomorrow. And when because you didn't have another job, you keep on going there, you are not happy, that can lead to depression. So the environment where you work, make yourself happy there. Be humble and respect people around you, and make yourself, useful. Do your work at the right time. Don't allow anybody to take your place. When you know what to do, people will respect you. Not at the time when you're supposed to submit your report, some report are not being submitted, and they are giving you query, and people are talking on you. Oh, don't worry, it's because she's a widow. Maybe she was thinking of another thing. People begin to make jest of you. Don't give anybody that kind of attitude. Don't allow people to look down on you. Do your work. I've seen many widows in place of work, and they are doing their job very well. They have even rise to become a manager or executive director, even in some organization. Make yourself an example of God, a godly widow, who anything they want to do, even in your organization, they want to see you first. They want you to what? They want your contribution. They want to hear what you say, even before they make decision. Yes, it's very, very important. Be a light wherever you find yourself. Be a light. Don't be a problem. Don't be a rumor monger. Don't be a busybody widow. Is anything they say, they say talk, 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 she will be there. Anything they are talking, then they are even asking for something. They say, go and ask her first. She will understand. Don't be part of such. Be a kind of widow that give godly advice. Be a kind of widow people run to seek advice from. Be a kind of widow that know God, and God also is interested in you. That is the fearless widow I'm talking about. As I posted something 2 days ago, that being strong is not what I'm talking about as a fearless widow. We are talking about a widow that fear God, a widow that know his onions, her onions, a widow that know what to do without anybody telling her to do it, a widow that will rise up in the morning of work, and everybody say, welcome ma, welcome ma. Even the oga of the organization will still tell you what? Welcome ma. Because why? You carry power. You are an extraordinary person. You are not an ordinary person. There is a kind of sign and wonders accomplish your face. Anywhere you go, the people see the mark of God upon your life, and they begin to see the glory of God upon your life. And because of that, you become so strong through the power of the Holy Ghost. So what am I talking about in essence? You must stand tall. Your decision that you make, is very important. You must learn how to handle challenges. Even in the place of work, are you the kind of widow that cause quarrel everywhere? No, you should be a peaceful widow. When some things are happening, the manager will call you, my sister, this is what's going on. What is your own advice? How do you think we can get this one? What do you advise on this? You will be happy yourself. You will be happy indeed. The Lord God bless us in Jesus' name. So at number 30, where I will stop this afternoon, is resolve conflict without violence. We have the strength of humility than one another. There are some people, they are very gentle. They know how to control information. They know how to be calm. Even when they are hungry, they know how to hold their body and say, I will not even talk. Some people like me, I want to give it out at the right time. But at times, the Holy Spirit will say, no, don't talk now. At times, we have the strength and the grace more than one another. Let us learn how to work on our strengths. If you are a kind of aggressive person, calm yourself down. At times, when you do something, you know that, I wouldn't have reacted in this order. Then what will you do? Learn to say sorry where necessary. Now, there are many ways at which we can handle conflicts. Conflicts will always happen because we are to agree to disagree. If there are no disagreements, we cannot agree. So let us not deceive ourselves. But when there is conflict, how do you handle conflicts? Conflicts, I said, using the resolution techniques. There are techniques that you can use to resolve conflicts. Then we call it resolution. R stand for respect and other respect the other person right to disagree. You as a person learn to respect the right of the other person to disagree. If you know that one, you'll be able to resolve amicably. Encourage the other person to discuss their point of view. That is let us discuss, let us talk together, then we'll be able to agree together. Then share common goals and entries, things that you know that it can make our relationship to work, especially in the place of work or in your environment. Learn to talk with one another to resolve matter. Hold stand for open yourself to all discussion. Don't be a kind of parent that people cannot reach out to. Be available for people to what? To speak to you. Don't be too hard on people. Yes, yes, it's very key. Even if you are hard, learn to speak to yourself and come back and bring people back to yourself in such a way that you can hear their opinion and resolve matter amicably. Listening carefully to discussion. Be a kind of parent that have a listening ear. Don't be the one that do all the talking. By the grace of God, for the past 3 weeks we have been doing this program, I've received not less than 50 messages from people that have been listening to me. I've been getting feedback from one person or the other, and that really helped me want to come up online more. That you people, you are listening to me and you are getting back to me. I've listened to many people that asked me, okay, this is what happened. What do you think I can do on this matter? And by the grace of God, I was able to, encourage them as the Lord enables me. So let us have a listening here. If somebody is trying to get you angry, don't be angry. Yes, no, everybody have the tendency to be of anger. There's nobody on earth that say I don't get angry. The Bible even make us understand, say anger, but do not sin. When you are angry, don't sin. It's not a sin to be angry, but when you begin to talk and talk and talk, become a sin. So when you are angry, get to know yourself, when to calm yourself down and listen to the other person so that you can settle matter amicably. U stand for understand all the major issue involved. All the major issue involved that cause the quarrel or cause the conflict, learn to have the understanding of them and work on them together to agree. T stand for think about other possible consequence. My adage, they say it is the beginning of fight we don't know the end of it. When you start fighting with anybody, you don't know the end of it. So always look at what can be the consequence of this action. If this escalate to another level, what will people say? What will people be talking about? How will people understand what I mean? If you want to, because of that, you want to settle matter now. You don't allow matter to escalate to 1, 2, 3 person. You don't need to allow it to escalate. Allow yourself to be at peace with the person around you that is not agreeing with you. Come together, discuss, talk, and make sure you rub minds together and agree on certain issue so that we will not cause trouble for one another. Imagine several possible alternative. If you did not agree here, you can agree on another side. Thank you so much, everybody that are signing in, that are registering. We have registered, almost 50 people have registered within this 1 hour. Thank you and God bless you. Keep on registering. Also, O stand for over some reasonable compromise. We have to learn to reason and compromise. Yeah, the thing may not suit you, but for peace to reign, let us agree on that. Even though you know that agreement, you are not really very comfortable with it. Agree for the sake of peace. I'm talking about it because of our place of work. There are things that are happening out there. You should be able to handle your matters so that they will not look at you as that aggressive widow. She get angry everything. Yes, work on it and you see that you become a joyful widow. Negotiate fair cooperative agreement. Learn to negotiate. Okay, I do this, you do that, then we agree together. So this is going to be the end of lesson 5 today. Although I still have 5 points on this, but at this junction, I would love to go to another module by the grace of God. I'll come online again if God permits me on Friday so that I can round up totally this very particular module. Then by next week, we are going to another module on fearless widow. I want to believe that you are blessed with the little we are able to do today. God bless you all. I've spoken about 30 steps that a widow needs to know to become a fearless widow. There is a gift for anyone that will be able to send me the 30 steps that I've discussed in these last 3 weeks. Thank you and God bless you. I remain truly yours, Beatrice Omowumi Yesufu, founder of Christian Widow Empire Initiative, Nigeria. God bless you. Keep safe. Keep being in good health. Stay out of trouble. God bless you all in Jesus' name. Amen.